Ah, 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and.
One of the biggest things that I've learned from him is to take care of myself before everything else.
I've learned that music is an outlet for my emotions.
A lot of band directors, we share that responsibility. We look at our students as our children for the most part. If I don't nurture you, not just as a musician, that's secondary, really. We want to make sure that you understand how to navigate through life.
Harvey has made such a difference in the short amount of time that he's been in the education field. So Harvey is the youngest Art Educator of the Year in the history of the St. Louis Arts Awards. I think it says a lot when you give a child a chance and you have someone like Harvey that believes in them and pushes them and encourages them. The things that they can accomplish are limitless, and those are the things that the arts teach us.
We share that need to really want to help the community through the arts. And I'm just humbled and honored that people see my work and acknowledge what I'm doing to help my students get to the next level. I have to push them and really make them work at a different level, but because of that, my students are extremely focused. I tell them all the time, you guys don't realize what it takes to be a musician, what you're physically doing. You're multitasking and you're paying attention. Their brain is active because they're playing their instrument, they're blowing in the instrument, they're calculating, they're being expressive. They're using their entire brain by playing their instrument, and when they leave rehearsal, they're exhausted. And I know I'm doing my job when they're exhausted, they're mentally exhausted.
And for those young musicians, that hard work pays off in other areas.
Research tells us that students who participate in music, they excel academically. It's because the cognitive demand that's on musicians for them to play, not only to read music, but also you have to read it and you have to interpret the music. And because of that, I believe that's what it stimulates the mind.
As a musician, I've become much better at time management and being able to juggle a lot of things at once, such as 2 to 3 hours of practice and being able to do homework.
He showed me that music is more than just a bunch of notes on a piece of paper that you play. Music is another language that just clicks with almost everyone.
The power of that universal language drove the Riverview Gardens High School Jazz Band to reach out to other schools to form the Northcounty Big Band.
We wanted to start a big band, but we didn't have full instrumentation. We didn't have 5 trumpets. In fact, we only had 1 trumpet. But, we noticed that a lot of the other schools from urban school districts, they didn't really have a good program, or they were small like ours. And we said, hey, we bet there are some other students from other schools that have some serious musicians in them that want to be pushed and want to be challenged. So my students said, what can we do to help other schools out, or even to really push our development more? And I knew immediately that we needed a full big band.
Today, the Northcounty Big Band program is so successful, it's expanding.
Now the program is offered to middle and high school students, and we're excited about the development of that program because it's reaching more and it's helping to rebuild the integrity of the music programs in urban school districts.
As a partner with the Sheldon Concert Hall, band members rehearse together there and perform in concert on the theater stage.
It's very exhilarating. You can feel the rush when you get up there.
Well, it's a big deal for my students, from Riverview Gardens in particular, to be able to sit here on this stage and to look out into our audience and have everybody just appreciate the art that you're creating. They're excited about it. And then the other students from around the community, it's the same thing with them. They're coming together and they're playing with other musicians who are serious and passionate about playing America's classical music, jazz music, and it blows me away every time they get it. When I see them and they look out into the audience for the first time, they're like, oh, wow. And then the more we do it, they get used to it, like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here.